Phuket is Thailand's largest island and arguably the most famous. Blue waters, sandy beaches, spicy Thai cuisine, and excellent snorkeling and diving are all part of the appeal. Arriving from all over the world, travellers flock to Phuket for relaxation and adventure, and the island rates as one of the most popular destinations in Thailand. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 rated attractions and things to do on Phuket Island. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome travel guides, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video. So now let's cut to the chase. At 10. Wat Chalong. Wat Chalong is the largest, most popular, and arguably the most beautiful of all Phuket's 29 temples. It is dedicated to two highly respected monks, Luang Po Chayam and Luang Po Chuang, and you can see life-size wax models of them and other figures in the exhibition home. The Grand Pagoda protects a fragment of Lord Buddha's bone and features murals depicting images from the Buddha's life story. As you wander through the complex, notice the many golden Buddhas in various poses and make sure you dress respectfully. Visitors are not allowed to wear shoes inside the temple, and women must cover their shoulders and knees. At 9. Hike up to Karon Viewpoint, 3 Beaches Hill. Just south of Kata Beach, this aptly named vantage point gives you a lovely view of 3 of Phuket's most beautiful beaches, Kata Noi, Kata Yai and Karon Beach. Look north from the viewpoint over one of the island's most iconic views, with a little bit of everything that makes this island so picturesque. Emerald hillsides, blue seas and white surf. This is one of the island's most photographed vistas. You can reach the viewpoint by travelling along the branch road in front of Kata Noi Beach in a southwesterly direction toward the southern tip of the island. At 8. Visit the authentic Rawai village. To experience a more authentic side of Phuket, venture out to this small village on the island's east coast to glimpse the lifestyle of the Moken, a tribe of sea gypsies. They have roots in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and have remained staunchly committed to their own beliefs and customs. Some live by the sea and others choose a semi-nomadic life on land. The men of the village work mostly as fishermen and sometimes also as guides for sea trips. Rawai itself has a small fishing harbour and a sliver of beach covered with coconut palms, swamp oaks and fishing boats. Naihan Beach is one of the best in the area. You can rent boats here to sail to offshore islands. The village is also known for its seafood markets, where you can buy the catch of the day, and one of the local restaurants will prepare it cooked to order. At 7. Visit Phuket Big Buddha. Sitting serenely above the island at the top of neck-girt hills between Kata and Chalong, the Phuket Big Buddha is one of the island's most distinctive landmarks. Spectacular 360-degree views greet you once you reach the summit, where this 45-metre high monument presides. Faced with white jade marble, the statue was constructed in 2004. It's a peaceful spot to take time out from your day. Prayer flags flutter in the breeze, and you'll hear the tinkling of small bells. You can take a taxi or tuk-tuk up the windy 6-kilometre road to the hilltop, but you'll have to climb a steep flight of stairs to the monument. If this is your first time on Phuket Island, a tour like the amazing Phuket Island Guided Tour and Big Buddha could be a great option. This 5-hour tour takes you to some of the best spots in Phuket, including busy Patong Beach, the Karon Viewpoint for stunning postcard views over the Andaman Sea, and Phuket's largest temple, Wat Chalong. The last stop on the tour is the Big Buddha, where you'll have 45 minutes to enjoy the views and explore the surroundings. If possible, pick a clear day for the best views. Mornings are generally less crowded. At 6. Go diving and snorkeling. The waters around Phuket Island offer some of the best diving and snorkeling in Thailand, with typically excellent conditions. Visibility is good and the water temperature ranges from 26 to 30 degrees Celsius. Apart from colourful corals and tropical fish, you can see seahorses, sea turtles, manta rays and even whale sharks. Many travellers come to Thailand to complete their scuba diving certification because the courses tend to be more affordable here than other countries. Some dive operators will take you to Koh Phi Phi, one of the world's most beautiful islands, and other picturesque locations. Once you've earned your certification, consider checking out Similan Islands National Park. Comprised of 11 uninhabited islands, this area is famous for its superb diving. At 5, experience island boat tours. You may be tempted to lounge on the beach for your entire stay, and really who would blame you? But if you're willing to exert just a little effort during your island getaway, sign up for an island tour to discover the stunning seascape surrounding Phuket. Particular mention must be made of Mafrao, Naka Yai and Naka Noi on the east coast with pearl culture at the latter, as well as Koh Keo, Ratcha Noi and Ratcha Yai off the southern tip, and finally Little Koh Phu on the west coast off Hat Kata. Organised tours are the best way to make sure you see all the highlights. The 9-hour guided Phang Nga Bay Day trip from Phuket includes a visit to the distinctive James Bond rocks, and the 8-hour Phuket to Phi Phi Islands tour takes you to Koh Phi Phi and the famous Maya May Beach from the Leonardo DiCaprio movie The Beach. An expert guide, transportation, food and refreshments are all included. And now at 4, discover the past at Phuket Town. Phuket Town lies on the southeastern coast of the island on a picturesque bay. This island city bustles with activity thanks to its many hotels, restaurants, massage parlours and other tourist attractions that have sprung up in the decades since Patong Beach was opened to development in 1980. The architecture reflects the influence of Chinese immigrants and a Portuguese aesthetic and provides an interesting contrast to the more traditional Thai styles seen elsewhere. Make sure you stroll through the streets of Old Phuket Town with its well-preserved shop houses, Sino-Portuguese mansions, temples and shrines. Other things to do in town include visiting Phuket Trick Eye Museum, an interactive 3D art gallery, and paying your respects at the Jui Chui Shrine, a colourful Chinese temple. Next up at 3, swim at Karon Beach. Less developed than popular Patong Beach, about 15 minutes away, Karon Beach is a 3.5 kilometre long strand of squeaky golden sand and sapphire sea that attracts many couples and families. When the weather is calm, it's a beautiful spot for a swim, but when the winds whip up, big waves pound the wide open shoreline here, so take care if you are swimming during these times. Restaurants and resorts are spread out opposite the beach along the busy road, but a few 4-star resorts offer direct beach access, including adults-only Beyond Resort Karon and the luxury bungalows of the nearby Marina Phuket Resort at the southern end of the beach. At its northern end, Centara Grand Beach Resort Phuket overlooks the shoreline with its own water park. At 2, walk the golden sands of Kata Beach. Fringed with casuarinas and palms, Kata Beach is a lovely curving bay hugged by lush hillsides at either end. Although it's still touristy, it's more peaceful than Patong Beach with less hawkers. A tiny islet sits just offshore, and the beach itself is broad with soft white sand and decent snorkeling spots at either end. If you're hungry, you can grab a papaya shake or a snack at one of the beachfront stalls, and the larger restaurants are within walking distance. At the southern end of the beach sits the Boathouse Phuket, a luxury boutique hotel that is one of the only resorts fronting the sand. If you want an even quieter slice of shoreline, head south to adjacent Kata Noi Beach. And finally, at 1, catch some rays at Patong Beach. Phuket's longest beach was also once its most beautiful until development and tourism turned it into a bustling hub of activity rather than a retreat from the world. Still, Patong is great for people watching, and part of the fun of Thailand is that, in addition to being a land of smiles, it is one of contrasts. You may not be able to find a quiet spot on Patong to read and contemplate life, but you'll find plenty of shopping and activity to keep you entertained. Many resorts are strung along the beach road, and one of the island's best hotels, the luxury Amari Phuket, perches on a headland overlooking the sea. And there you have the top 10 rated attractions and things to do on Phuket Island. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.